Hello, welcome back. Rob from Ascendant Lofts. Today we've got a loft update for you. So it's Monday at the minute. Finally got the young birds out. We actually got another few snowstorms over the weekend. So it's the first time out in maybe 3-4 days. I've made a few changes, as you can see. I'll explain them all to you in turn. So this is a young birds. They're all looking well. All that we're missing I have getting back. I don't think there's any more missing anyway. In fact, no, there was 4 went missing, wasn't there? Yeah, that's right. There was 4 went missing, and then over the coming days they came back. But I haven't had a chance to put an update on. One, because of the weather, 2, because of the overtime at work. They have been going up quite well. So just had a bit clean up in here. Oh, here you go, get out of there. Done a little bit DIY. So firstly, I've put, right, this is the old roof all falling to bits. Just some old sort of interlocking industrial shelves. I've put them together and made a seal in there. I am getting a few little leaks, but it's showing us where they are at least. I've had a clean in the corridor, and I've put a little mouse bait station in the corner just to get on top of them. I did have snap traps out. In fact, I think I seen one this morning. Aye. So yeah, there's one caught in a snap trap. That trap was actually over there in between them cupboards, so it's dragged itself a good 6-7 yards all the way across there. Once it's been caught, just goes to show how strong they are. But I've put baiting things out as well, little sachets, which they're anticoagulants, so they should be killing them off as necessary, as long as they've got no sort of food available. And I'm cutting back on the food as well. So the top breeding loft, all of Ken's birds have chipped out again. I've got these 3 little ones here. These are out the middle loft. I'll show you that in a second, but I've sorted it out, and I sort of forgot whose babies they were. I've had these 2 darker ones here drinking, and I know they're eating because there's quite a lot in the crops. But he's got a little bit there. I was worrying about him. He wouldn't drink when I put his face in the water or anything, so I actually put corn in my mouth, crunched it up and spat it into his mouth myself. Whether it's any better or not, I don't know, but he's got some in there now and he's sitting quite comfortable. He was completely empty before. And they're all through here. Let's see if we can get you a shot. I have banded all of these now, so they're ready to go for my friend Ken. So there's 2 little beauties. Oh, you shift out the way. Just give all the boxes a good clean the other day as well. What else we got? I've wrote on them. Oh, there we go. So there's 2 more in there. Oh wait, shift. Let us pass. Go mental for the grit. Oh, I had to check the ring on these actually. So if Mum gets out the way, so just a couple more of them, Ken. So yep, we've got 1 ring on there and another ring on there. Looking very healthy actually, very healthy. There's 6. I don't know how well you can see in there, but there's another 2, a little bit younger. Might, you know what it is actually? I've already banded all of this. I don't know. I'll stick ring numbers in sequence in case he doesn't want them. or in case he wants them even. Got this little fella here. That get rid of his nest mate. It's very, very weak. It's less than half the size of him. As you can see, being on his own, he's got very, very strong. Believe he's going to be a cock. But plenty of stuff in there. That's what we want to see. And 2 little fantails in there, and then 2 more races in that top one. Oh, sorry, just finished work, so struggling to get up and get down, get up and get down. So yeah, these little ones in the corner, I am really worried about them, because I mean, to be fair, I don't necessarily need them. I put them over here in the hope that one of the parents, with them all having babies in here, would be quite maternal and feed it. But if any, I mean, I've not seen any of them feeding him yet, but he's starting to pick out the bowl himself there, so he's watching and learning from the rest of them. And I'll just make sure before I go tonight, I'll dip his head in the water again. I've also threw extra bits and pieces on the floor. They've kind of adopted that corner, I had them over there. But I've threw extra bits and pieces on the floor for them anyway, just to entice them on a little bit, because I mean, they must only be 14 days old, something like that. So we'll go down the other loft now, and we'll have a look down there. So I'm gonna sort of do the middle and bottom loft in one. That's nothing in it anymore. My subscribers will remember that. This is the hen section. We've got 2 widowhood cock sections either side. I've completely emptied that, got rid of some birds, and I've converted this bottom loft into the birds because John wanted to keep some birds, whereas the stock in the top loft was all I wanted. So there was already an aviary there, which I've got there. It's quite rotten. What I did, I got the 2 new ones and I've put them together, one on each door. I've put half doors, like in the doorways. You can see that one there. That's just because I go into that door there. And I've put a little roof on. It does need some finishing touches, but it's 2 separate aviaries. And the reason behind this is so I've got stock cocks and stock hens separated. Now, quite dubious about it because sections be weak point, as we know. However, they're looking a lot healthier. This here is the hens, I believe. What I've done, I've put a yellow ring on the cock's legs and threw them through. If I see any of these behaving like a cock, I'll then stick a ring on it and put it through the other side. If I see any of them in the other side behaving like females, then I'll do the same thing back through. Got metal grills lifted about 4 inches off the floor, which I already had. And as you can see, this aviary's blocked off into the other one there. And I've got that door there. And we'll go through here. Well, apparently we won't. The way I've done the troughs as well, they just hang up like they used to. So the cock section, it's probably a little bit bigger, but it's sort of split into 2, but there's no door there. But they're free to come in and out the aviary. They can see the hens in the other side, but they can't do anything with them. We've got the roof there to give the protection for the snow I was getting on the floor around here, because it was just coming sort of straight through, but that roof's doing a lot. And I do reckon there's a couple of hens in here, but I did stand and watch them for hours just for their behaviour, because these birds were unsorted and I've been waiting for my partner to help us sort them for a long time, and I just got sick of waiting basically. So I mean, I'm really happy with this. I cannot actually believe how clean it is. Normally I get back, I can get the young birds cleaned out, maybe get the top loft cleaned out as well. I've managed to get all the lofts cleaned out, and you know what, they really weren't that bad, considering there's no less birds. All I've done is sort them correctly, or to the best of my ability anyway. But the mum and dad from, sorry, 2 seconds. Oh, got a sneeze. No, it's gone. The mum and dad for them 3 babies is in here somewhere. I should have took note of what the band number was, but it's my own error. I'm not planning on breeding these. This was just what happened, and that's left us nice big clear walkway there. I added extra onto that walkway. I added extra on so I could walk around the aviary, but there's no need for that now. Then I've got this being roundabout has 3 doors, one there, one in the middle there, one in the middle there. I don't plan on using it roundabout. I just plan on flying these here, what's left of them at the end of season, maybe flying them widowhood from there, but we'll see how that gets on. I understand they're not massively lively at the minute, but they've started molting the body fur or feathers or whatever you want to call it. So they're basically they're hunkering down, as well as the not having the confidence either, because of the weather not getting out very much. I've got the darkness system sorted. These shutters are getting closed now on a nightly basis, 6 o'clock exactly, and it depends what shift I'm on, but they're getting opened at 10 o'clock on the morning, whether it's by me or somebody else, and I've got my son opening them. No, I've got my son closing them when I'm on late shift at work, sorry. So my only other thing now is to try and get something sorted for basketing when I'm on late shift. Less than 3 weeks now until the first old bird race, which I mean, we know I'm not racing them, but I will be helping other fanciers around the local gardens there, and I'm wanting to train all my own young birds as well. See that poor little fella there going straight through the molt. I think they're just enjoying their time out, to be fair. Plus, I mean, they haven't got all these aviaries and stuff lying all over. So they've got plenty of space to have a good walk around. So we'll get them trapped in anyway, and we'll show you how they're getting on with that. Right, so I think the trick here is mainly going to be getting these ones out without any more getting in. It's always the case, but I understand these ones are younger and whatever, but they need to go through the same lessons, so we've got a common rule set between them. So, don't mind me, I'll just get out of it. Get these 3 out, I'll get the food in the trough, and then I'll jump out myself and start calling. You lad. You're naughty, you. Right. It'll be a miracle if I actually get out here without them getting out. No, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out, get out, get out. Oh! Right, one got in, but we'll write that. Away then! Come on! Come on! Away! Come on! Come on! Come on! Away! Come on then! Come on! Oh yeah, come on, in you get. So there's just a fantail and one race around. So 38 birds trapped in less than 4 seconds. Oh yeah, get in. Sometimes they do require a little bit of encouragement, just go the other way. They get overexcited and they think, they don't realise that on the crops they're safe. They know exactly what they're doing. There we go. So first 38, I'd even go as far as saying maybe 2 or 3 seconds. But the rest of them, that looks like poo there. It's not. It's where I've scraped it up. Aye, but the other two there, maybe an extra 2 or 3 seconds. Considering they haven't been out for a good few days, I'm over the moon with that. And I wouldn't say it's that they're starving because I'm feeding them twice a day. They were fed a full feed this morning, so 12 hours ago. So I'll give these 10-15 minutes now, let them eat the grub, and I'll get the place closed down for, we get the shutters, that one there pulled over, that one pulled over, and the door one's just left up anyway. But I'll get all that sorted and I'll be good to feed them again in the morning. So other than that, not much to update on really. Next door neighbour had a cry about my chimney, but I've lifted that a little bit. If you've got any questions or queries, please leave in the comments or send us a message on Facebook, Rob Miles Ascendant Lofts. Other than that, if you wouldn't mind, like, subscribe, hit that little bell to give you a notification when there's a new video comes on, and we'll get some more footage as soon as possible. Thank you.